Hello and welcome, my dear friends. Welcome to another episode with my flea market vintage finds. I've just returned in my hometown from vacation, and I bought those items you see on my desk at my local flea market. And first of all, let me tell you, probably you are familiar with the entry fee to this fair, and I paid 5 lays, or the equivalent of €1 or 1.07 US dollars, to get access to this local flea market. And let me start with the elephants in the room, guys. So I bought two speakers from Philips, and they are vintage speakers from the 1970s. I will try to show them to you. You can see they are made out of wood, and they are for my record player. They are made by Philips, and I think they are made in the 1970s, guys. There's also something, a label over here. They were made in Belgium, and like I said, I will probably use them for my record player. This is the ending of them, so it's a proprietary ending of Philips, I believe. I will see if they match my current record player. By the way, guys, I will leave a link to that record player, which I bought also at the same flea market. Like you see, there's a pair of them, so one here and this here, and they cost me only 60 lays, so the equivalent of 12.06 euros or 12.87 US dollars. They are not tested, so I don't know if they work, but they are in a pretty good shape, and the wires seem to be all right. So I believe that they are in a functional order. Also, the wires are pretty long. I believe they have 1 meter on one and 1.5 meters on the other one, so quite good. Let me put them right over here, and now I will show you the other finds. So this over here. Okay, for a long period of time I wanted a scale. When I review my fountain pens, I usually have a scale, but this is a precision scale, and it weighs items till 500 grams. So it will be pretty useful when I weigh different items. And this seems to be quite new or slightly used, and it looks like this, guys. I open it like this, and it came with 3 batteries. It uses AAA type batteries, and here you weigh the object. And guys, with this sticker here, it seems to be a new product, or a barely used product, and I paid for it only 30 lays, or the equivalent of 6.03 euros or 6.44 US dollars. Let me put this aside. And now for an exciting item. I have a collection of records. This is from my childhood, and you can see it is a theatrical representation of Mark Twain's The Adventure of Huckleberry Finn. And this is a disc, guys. It was made in Romania in 1988. Initially it costed 20 lays, and I also paid 20 lays for it. So this is the record. it seems in a quite good condition, no visible scratches, and I paid for it also 20 leys, the equivalent of 4.02 euros or 4.29 US dollars. And this record player I did not have in my collection. In my collection I have over 100 vinyl discs with made for children, relating books for children, and also stories and fairy tales from my country and also from other countries. And for the last two items, I bought this Pelican box. This is a bakelite box, and it is interesting because we have the mother with 4 chicks, and it is quite easy for me to determine when was this sold, because we have the logo, the mother with 4 chicks, which is specific to a period, and I believe it's from the 1930s or the 1940s. It's a beautiful, beautiful bakelite box. It contained the ribbon of a typewriter, and the seller wanted 35 leys, but I managed to negotiate it, and I paid only 30 leys, or the equivalent of 6.03 euros, or 6.44 US dollars for this box. It's quite nice. And by the way, guys, I will add it to my collection of Pelican boxes from different periods. And let me see. Yes, you can see them right over there. And I will gladly add this to the collection. And now for the last item that I bought from the flea market. It is an interesting item, and definitely a piece of Casio's history. We have an LCD color television, TV 410, colored, and the nice thing, it comes in its original box, and this is the product. Also, this sleeve made out of leather or fake leather, Casio on it, and this is the product. I did not test it, but it seems to me in an NOS condition. It has this antenna right over here, so definitely a mobile piece, and it uses batteries like this, guys. It looks like a Walkman, but it is a small TV. I'm not so sure that I will receive some programs, because this was made in the 1990s, and probably the analog signal, I don't know, has become digital. I'm not so sure if I can use it and still see some channels on it, but it did not cost me a large sum of money, and it is like you see in an NOS condition. In fact, I paid for it only 50 days, the equivalent of 10.05 euros, the equivalent of 10.05 euros, or 10.73 US dollars. So guys, this was my latest flea market finds. Tell me what you think about my finds. Did I overpaid for them? I want to wish you to have a wonderful day, guys, wherever you are, and I will see you again in the next episode. Till then, bye bye, and God bless you all, my dear friends.